got to tell you that to start anything, to start off completely, you have to believe it is possible. And once you start believing it's possible, that's when you start to fall in love with the process. And that is what you have to do. You've got to believe in yourself before anything else. And that's what I want to talk about in this video today. And it looks like I'm in a bit of a treat because I'm currently outside by Buckingham Palace and there's a bunch of soldiers walking about and playing some songs. So there might be some good photographs. So I'll tell you what, grab yourself a drink, coffee, gin and tonic, whiskey, whatever you like. Sit yourself down, make yourself comfortable, and let's go on a bit of a photo walk while we talk about self-belief. And once you start doing that, the process just becomes a lot easier. Hey, and welcome back to another video. It's actually joy to see you all here today, and that was a bit of a treat, really, wasn't it? I hope you enjoyed those sort of like small selection photographs of soldiers on top of horses, which wasn't expected, really. When I was walking through Green Park, I just heard the bands going, and I thought I'd come and take a couple of shots. But yeah, I'm currently in St James's Park at the moment, which is a really nice park. If you're ever in London, it's a great little walk just down the road from Buckingham Palace, which is just up there. Parliament's this way, which is where I'm going to be heading today. And yeah, like, it's been a minute since I've been out and about shooting YouTube. Like, I think my last video was almost over 100 days ago, and that's because I've been falling in love with the process. In the time that I've been away from YouTube, I have shot a new film, I've started a few new adventures, and I'm sort of on the brink of potentially doing something, hopefully, that will set me up for life, which is the plan, which is the whole sort of idea that I'm trying to sort of progress here, really. It's been difficult. It's taken a lot of my time away from anything else that I put any concentration in because I wanted it to work so badly. And this is the thing, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I've wanted to do something like this for a while now, but I didn't know where to start. I didn't know where to begin. I didn't know who would be about to help me, but I'm starting to surround myself with people who I trust and who can help me support my sort of dreams and ambitions. Not only my wife, but some very, very close friends who seem to be sort of like patting me on the back and urging me to go forward, which is very rare within life itself. You know, you've got to surround yourself with people who want to believe in you. So because that's now sort of rolling a little bit, I felt more comfortable to sort of come out. So I'm sort of like regaining my confidence to sort of speak out in public. As you can see, there are hundreds of people sort of gathering around. Hi guys, how are we all doing? Well, see, like, and the fact that I'm trying my best to sort of make sure I can still talk to camera. How are we doing? Yeah. Nice. But yeah, it's about building the process, and I am falling in love with said process as well. And that is the whole point of it. Once you start, once you begin this type of journey that you're trying to go through, anything that you want to do, be it a sort of within the media, within acting, within a hospitality, with any type of career, it's about taking that first step and believing that you are crazy enough to succeed, and that's when you start to fall in love with the process. And I think that's the message within this video and what we're going to talk about further. But as you can see, I've got my sort of little fan club over this way. Look. Ronaldo?
Yes.
No.
It's a goat.
Frank Lampard. Right, let's see some more photos, shall we? How are we all doing? We good? Welcome to London. So today is full of surprises. Wasn't expecting a group of French tourists to sort of gate crash the last clip. Most of them look like they've subscribed as well. And I also didn't expect a man to be holding parrots in a park. But I suppose that's London for you, isn't it, really? You just don't know what's around the next corner. But back to the video, and here's the rub. I completely understand that self-belief is a very difficult thing for some people. You know, I'm a very sort of outward person. I stand out in a crowd. I'm not afraid to talk to people. You know, hence one of the reasons why I can do this with such ease. I'm not nervous about setting up my camera and talking in a public area, worried about what people are going to say. Now, that did take some time. I will point that out. I didn't just start YouTube and start talking to camera in public places, but as an actor, as a performer, as a creator, I've had to learn to sort of overcome those type of sort of fears, I guess. So when you're trying to get self-belief in yourself, it isn't an overnight journey. It isn't an overnight sort of like, right, that's it, I'm going to sort myself out and I'm going to start believing the process. You have to really sort of dive deep into the guts. You've really got to sort of come into yourself. And having that support system around you, having those sort of friends and family who are willing to sort of lift you up when you have your low days, that is what's really important within my year so far. I've had that, and I've mentioned it slightly in the last clip, that, you know, Phoenix never lets me dwell on my bad news for too long. The people who I'm working with at the moment on different projects, when I feel like I've had a dull day, when I feel like I've had a day where I needed to recharge and I'm like, oh, I should have done something yesterday. And they're like, no, you needed that day to sort of re-energize yourself. And today is a day where you restart. So finding that sort of self-belief in the first place, don't rush it. Don't rush yourself. Don't sit there and go, right, tomorrow I'm going to start it and I'm going to go straight out the gates and we're going to run straight as fast as we can, 100-meter sprint. Because at the end of the day, you can't, I'm going to use the 100-meter sprint as an example, you can't break the world record in 100 meters just by running for a couple of days. It takes time, it takes practice, it takes the energy and the mental strength to take the knocks and just keep going. And that is it. You know, like, I've been knocked back so many times in the last 5 years when I've tried to start this journey, and I've just had to go, right, that's fine, tomorrow I will start again. And once you get over that little hump, once you get over that sort of self-doubt within yourself, with the help of the people around you, with the help of your own self-confidence, because your self-confidence will start to grow. It will start to develop, and all of a sudden, those obstacles that are in your way, they start to break, they start to fall down. And that's when you start seeing the positives in the negatives as well, when you sort of go, well, that didn't work, but this has worked. And do you know what? I've got more to say about that. I'm going to say that in the next clip, because that's quite a long-winded story. So let's leave this bit here. Let's head towards Big Ben and Parliament Square, which is just up this way and to the right. And let me tell you about a negative that has been turned into a positive in the last few months. There's a lot going on today. There's loads of people. Obviously, I would expect that, it being half term as well, but there was a lot of people with microphones and all sorts of things. But anyway, I hope you're enjoying the pictures so far. I'm going to use this opportunity to sort of say, like, thank you so much for watching this video. And, you know, if you've liked the video at any point, please give it a thumbs up. You know, let's try to aim for about maybe 10 thumbs up on this video. That'd be quite nice, wouldn't it? And if you haven't done already, please subscribe to the channel. But yeah, let me just give you one last message where it sort of can turn a negative into a positive. And this is a huge negative into a positive. A few months ago, we had a very successful project. And I mean, it couldn't have gone any better. It was a 5-star project, and we were so looking forward at the process of how it can go further forward and the next steps and the next stages of it. But somewhere along the line, parties that were part of this particular project took a negative spin onto it. And they set out to do anything that they could to try to sort of close it down, to stop it in its tracks. And they succeeded. They stopped it dead in the water. And myself and Phoenix, I was furious. I was so mad. But my wife, having such a level head, sort of just took stock of the situation, sat back and spent a couple of days, A, processing what was going on, B, trying to come up with another plan. And it just so happens that because she is so sensational at dealing with a bad situation, that she turned it around. And the next project that is involved circling around the previous project has become 100 times better. It's bigger, it's more involved, it's got some sensational people on parts of the parties that we've got rid of, who tried to make it a very toxic environment, have been replaced by people full of pure positivity. And that is exactly what it is, because it could have ended us. It could have literally just sort of stopped dead in the water and gone, do you know what, we are done with this, we are no longer proceeding with this project, with this adventure, with this entire avenue that we have worked so hard on. But instead, what has come from this negative sort of situation, something even better has bloomed and blossomed. And I hold all credit to Phoenix. Phoenix did a great job dealing with the whole situation. I wanted to burn down the city, if I'm honest. But that's the reason why I think we work so well together, really. But yeah, I'm going to leave this video here now, and I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed the photos. Thank you for subscribing. Those people who I met in the park, thank you so much for being part of this. If you have in fact watched this video, please leave a comment below and I'll come and say hi. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for being part of this process. Believe in yourself, because we are all capable of bigger and better things. Thank you so much. Au revoir. Hey, and welcome back to another video. How are you doing? No, English only, I'm afraid. Sorry. Keep that one in the bloopers, I reckon. Must have an approachable face. Ruined my take. Take two.